Residents of Indonesia's Rempang Island live in constant fear for their traditions, knowing they may be uprooted from their ancestral land to make way for a China-funded megaproject worth billions. The Indonesian government recently told Rempang Island's 7,500 residents to pack their bags and leave by the end of September. They worry about the bleak future that lies ahead of them.
Investasi pembangunan itu nggak masalah, tapi janganlah semuanya dipukul rata, katanya mau diratakan, digusur semua, itu gimana coba nasib-nasib mereka itu.
Residents say their families have been present on the South China Sea island for more than a century, mostly earning a living as fishermen, catching fresh snapper, shrimp, and sea cucumbers.
Mereka udah ratusan tahun menempati, termasuk saya sendiri. Di Kampung Monggak ini kami udah 5 turunan, Bu. Artinya banyak kenangan pahit, banyak kenangan manis yang tidak dapat kami kikiskan dari hati kami. Memang sudah mendarah daging bagi kami masyarakat.
On Batam Island, which neighbors Rempang, demonstrations outside government offices turned into clashes with police. Protesters used Molotovs, stones, and glass bottles, officials claim. The police responded with tear gas and water cannon. Dozens of locals were arrested, and hundreds of riot police were deployed. Another protest was held outside the Chinese embassy in Jakarta.
Terakhir lebih lagi panas lagi itu sebulan terakhir ini. Betul-betul kami selaku aparat, terutama juga masyarakat, sudah tak beringin lagi ke laut itu. Istilahnya kalau masalah makan atau kebutuhan hidup tuh pikir di belakangin dulu. Yang penting kita selamatkan dulu kampung kita aja. Agak sekolah tuh kadang-kadang bertanya juga ke kita, ini bisa sekolah tak hari ini? Nanti ada tentara datang, ada itu datang. Nah, di situ dia jadi takut. Daripada saya huru-hara terus sama masyarakat, sama pemerintah, ini yang saya tidak mau juga. Karena saya juga pingin hidup tenang, Pak. Tenang betul. Karena sudah 1 bulan nih payah tidur saya nih mikirin kampung ini. Kayak kita pergi masyarakat kita ke sana demo. Kita mikir nanti ketangkap apa segala macam, susah yang kami pikirkan. Bukan setakat itu, belum lagi kalau entah ketembak, entah luka apa, cedera apa.
Each resident has been promised 500 square meters of land and a 45 square meter house worth around $7,800 in compensation. But residents say they have received no guarantees the compensation pledges will be honored, particularly as the government disputes their claim to have official deeds that prove their land or home ownership. Allegedly, police officers and government officials have been knocking door to door, urging people to move.
Jadi kalau ketemu sama aparat TNI Polri dia takut juga, takut juga, pasti merasa ketakutan dan juga masa anak-anak kita itu.
Jakarta says one of the world's biggest glass and solar panel makers, Hong Kong-listed Xinyi Glass, will invest $11.6 billion in the plant, after a July deal struck between President Joko Widodo and Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping. But the villagers fear that new plant, and the prospective jobs that it brings, might never save them from mediocrity.
Yang paling saya ragukan, terjadinya perusahaan ini, perusahaan Cina yang masuk ke kita karena putra tempatan SDM-nya kurang bagus, sehingga kalaupun jadi pekerja di situ menjadi pesuruh. Itu yang saya takut, nggak mungkin kita selamanya jadi pesuruh.
Indonesian government and its officials, including Muhammad Rudi, the Batam city mayor, are pushing ahead with the project. The 17,000-hectare island near the Malacca Strait, one of the world's busiest shipping routes, is rich in quartz sand needed to make solar panels, and the government aims to develop an industrial zone there. It considers the residents as tenants and wishes to send them away.
Karena Batam seluruh lahannya ini adalah hak pengelolaannya ada di BP Batam. Kalau BP Batam berarti pemerintah. Kalau pemerintah berarti punya negara, punya rakyat. Dan mereka hanya kontrak pada kita. Kapan kita mau suruh keluar, keluar. Tapi kan tak boleh kita usir orang juga. Orang investasi besar tanggal 28 ini. Kenapa? Karena orang punya uang. Pasti dia mau, apa yang dia mau kira-kira tak jalan, dia pergi lagi gitu. Maka kita menangkap momentum ini ya harus kita selesaikan.
The Indonesian government has said construction work on the plant will begin next year, and that it will transform the island into an eco-city, attracting thousands of jobs and billions in investment by 2080. But what will happen to the lives and traditions of its residents?